y'all, it is Paula with Hillbilly Orchids. Welcome back to my channel. Hope everybody's had a fantastic week. Now it's weekend walk around time again. I made the mistake on File Friday. I was like, because I had to do Wewa too, so yeah, I was like confused, saying the wrong things. But anyways, cold outside, chilly. Leaves are all gone on the tree up there. All gone. They're all over the ground. It's here. It's official. Nothing you can do about it. October came and went so fast though. It's gone. So now it's November. Supposed to have snow Monday. So we'll see. And then that's already, you know, I mean, it's going to come too, you know, eventually. So, hope y'all are staying warm. It's definitely cold out there. Anyways, these guys are enjoying it. I don't know why, but they are. It's because it's their forte, not mine. I'm picking off some dead leaves. And, looking around. Still, the only thing out here is the spike on Nelly that I will not focus on. It's wanting to focus past it. Good. Looking really good. Everything else that's going on is happening in the grow space. So let's head back there and see what is going on. Alright, here we are in the grow space. I do, right now before we get started, I do want to say, and I'll put it up on the screen, thank you so much, you guys. Those of you guys that are my subscribers, really appreciate you being subscribed. I haven't really done anything extra for like the subscribers. I need to figure out something to do for you guys in return for you guys being paid subscribers. You guys have any suggestions, let me know. If there's something you'd like me to do, if you want me to do like a, I could do a live Q&A kind of thing or something with you. But you know, the thing of it usually winds up with you guys, you know, you need help, you get a hold of me and I help you anyway. You know what I mean? So it's, you know, I've had everybody, you know, most of the people that are my paid subscribers, they know how to contact me personally, and, you know, I have helped them and stuff, and it's, you know, I figure that's probably why they went ahead and did paid subscription for me, and that's really nice, and I really do appreciate it. I really do. And, but yeah, I wanted to put the names up there and tell you guys thank you so much, and that I really appreciate you being, you know, paid subscribers. But like I said, you know, I usually answer y'all. But I do appreciate you. I really do. It really helps a whole lot. It's really been super since I got back again to what you call semi-normal videoing, and I'm doing the 4 videos a weekend, and it's helped. It's but you know, when I was sick I just couldn't do it. It's really terrible that, you know, but unfortunately I just couldn't do it, and it really made a difference. It did. It really, you know, limited the money income that comes from this and everything. So it hurt there for a little bit, but you know, I had to heal and get myself better before I could do videos again, you know. So I told my husband the other night, I said there was literally, I'm not joking, there was like 3 different times I just really wondered if I was going to die. It was that severe. You know, I haven't really told you guys a whole lot about, you know, that aspect of it. I mean, not just that I was running back and forth to the doctors in the emergency room and all that. I was seriously ill, and I really thought I was going to die. It was that bad. So thank God that is over, and I don't have to go through that again. And I please pray to God that I never get COVID again. That was even worse. I mean, that was bad enough on top of everything else. So anyways, but I really appreciate you guys. I really do. And that's what I'm trying to get to here. When I tell you that the long and the short of it is I appreciate you guys, because those of you that can't afford to, do the paid subscription, you guys are watching the video or the ads, and it's helping so much. And I appreciate you for doing that. I really do. So, on to the show. I got to get this weekend walk around done. Then I got to start moving plants around because, again, I got to change that light over there, and that's going to be probably Monday's video, I hope. So, up here, Vanda Marie. Her first spike is really out there, really got big buds on it, and really starting to show some color already. So that's nice. The second spike is out there more where you can see it now. Last week it was just down there right on the edge of the leaf bract, and I had to show you. I had to point and show you because it really wasn't out there that far yet. But now you can really see it compared to the first one. But the very first spike, it's going to be open soon. Some of them last buds on there, that's really going to be nice. So, then over here, sadly, I figured that was going to happen. Those two buds dried up. They were looking really bad. They really were ate up with spider mites. I don't know if it's really shining on it. It's so hard to tell because that light's behind it. But yeah, you can see they dried up. So dangy nabbit, we're not going to get to see them this time around. It really upsets me because I really did want to see those. That was going to be the first time bloom on that, and yeah, I really would have liked to have seen it. Dead leaf on multiflora. All right, so then over here we have oh gosh, did that bud fall off of, I guess it did. Where did it go? Off of Cassandra. This bud still here. Those, I think that both of them are. Yeah, they're both the little ones still hiding behind the big one. Hard to see it there, but you can see it. Yep, so those are still there. Still haven't bloomed out yet. I don't know if they're going to or not. Cassandra had, or is it? Maybe it is back behind there. Yeah, it is. It's just that third one came out. Yeah, it's there. It never done anything really. It looked real bad, like it's gonna fall off anyways. But the first one, its petals reflexed back real bad for some reason, and then this one's the only one that sort of semi turned out right. But, yeah, that was that second spike, or actually third spike on the Cassandra. Really pretty, though, isn't it? Really pretty. I love the colors on it and everything. I think those look different than the first blooming she did. I'll have to go back and I'll do a comparison. I'll do a screenshot of then and now, and we'll compare them and see what they look like. So then down here, this little girl, the Lulin Blue Jenny crossed with Yaffon Blue Jewel, is really showing some color, so that should be open pretty soon. This is the new acquisition, the yellow, the Aria, Surinyoa Aria. Looking a little worse to wear because they didn't ship very well. I thought maybe the CalMag would beef them back up, but really didn't. Didn't help beef them up too much. So, but hopefully it grows and gets to looking like this one. Look at that. She's just fantastic. This red one is just amazing. She really is just the bee's knees. These two here, these three new growths, they'll bloom out. She's just doing phenomenal. So that's why I put it right here side by side with her sibling sister. But yeah, this red one, she's just over the moon. Beautiful. Absolutely. One of my favorites. I've always loved this one, but I never could get it to bloom, and I think it's because it needed to be potted for me. It was not getting enough moisture on the mount. No matter what I did, it wouldn't bloom for me off of a mount. And it was up under the Grow Star, which is brighter light than this Barina, but it would never bloom for me. So I wound up, I think I just tossed it. I tried to take it off the mount, and when I did that, it killed it. It didn't handle being pulled off a mount too well, which it wouldn't. I mean, it's ripping its roots right off of the mount, so there's nothing you can do about it. The variegated Kingianum is right here, right now. Looking good. So far, so good. This little girl still has her single little foul here. That's foul TNA. She's growing a nice new leaf. So I'm feeding my fowls still. When they're growing like that, I'm still really pushing the feed to them. They need higher feed when they're pushing growth. So this is the Oncidium Rosy Sunset Pacific Satin. Very beautiful. She's got blooms everywhere. Just buds out everywhere. Those are newly open back there. You can tell they're really, really hot pink. And plus being under that light, they're really super pink. They look really good. Really, really, really good. Alright, let's see if we can squeeze around here. Yeah, see how those look so pink. Let's see if we can squeeze through here. Squeeze around. I've got the rolly cart sitting in the way there. Over here, nothing's going on. This weekend is watering weekend. Oh, guess what, too? Got some other news for you guys. Me and my husband got the best news ever. No more night shifts. Woohoo! No more night shifts. We're done. That was just a whole ruse. I'm telling you, the company just pulled a ruse. That's all they did. They offered him a pay increase, a significant pay increase, to do 8 night shifts a month and 8 day shifts a month. And then he got 4 days off in between those. So he'd work 4 days, day shift, then off 4 days, work 4 nights, then off 4 days. And the 4 days that he was off was wonderful. I really enjoyed that. That was just, I did. And I told him, I said, but that one extra day is not worth it, because normally he gets 3 off. So, what they did is that they pay every 2 weeks. So what happened is that the first pay he had the 4 days on, then he had 4 days off. Then the next week he had 3 days before the pay period ended. So it was a short check, and he never got overtime. Of course, overtime's where in this situation you make your money. So, and making that high amount of money, he was never going to get overtime. They were not going to let him get overtime. Not like that. And so it was better. He was making better money being on the other shift. So he's back to working weekends. He's got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday off. So that means that I can water Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So it works out good again. It's back to the same old schedule. Plus, that helps me throughout the week. I can get the weekend videos done, which is good. So that's kind of what I'm doing. So, yay! No more night shifts. Yay! They were just too hard. We were just too tired. We were not, we were not handling them well. We thought we could, because we were like, what's 4 days? And then, you got 4 days off. You recover a couple of those, and you still got 2 days off. But it wasn't working that way. Really wasn't. So, I seen Troy's video the other day. His Bangkok Sunset was a lot bigger than mine and looking real good. Mine over here, this one, the lip came out on it, if you can see it. The lip has popped out of the rest of it. Yeah, the lips out of the bud. I was trying to think of the name, what I'm trying to say. And this one, these are real bright colored because of the light. It's really right close to the light, so. But it's doing really well. His is really way far out there compared to what mine is. His is doing a lot better. Then I pulled Puppy Love down, and she looks so much better since she was up there up against the light. She is light sensitive. She'll put on more pink tones if she is closer to the light when her blooms open. If she's in lower light, she'll be more white. She'll be yeah, she doesn't really do the pink blush so much. So she's kind of down here in my way. I'll have to move her out of the way and then watch when I turn around to leave. So I don't want to knock her over. Because she's hanging on that light pole. Back here, that is the sheath that has the buds in it from Pink Powder Puff. Oh my goodness, look back there. I didn't even see. That is not Digbiana. That is, I didn't even know those were coming. That's probably Golf Green Hair Pig, if I had to guess, because I see the hair. I didn't even know she was in bud, guys. That's awesome. So, yeah, yay for that. That is too awesome. Yeah, it's gotta be Golf Green Hair Pig because, shut it down and show you. See, if I hide it like that, if I hide it, you can see the shadowing in it. Yeah, a little better. So, all right. Then we have one bud on Black Comet. So I'm not sure if she's going to come out there anymore. She might do a new spike. It's hard to say. She's got a brand new growth here, so she might be going to make a new one. Right here beside of it is Nocturnum, a bud on Nocturnum, which is nice to see. And as far as I know, nothing else is going on. Yes, there is something else going on. Dang, what's that? That must be, is that my labiata? Look there. I didn't water last weekend because I'm doing every other week now that it's cool. Temperatures are cooler. I can't tell who that's on. I don't think that's labiata. Hang on, guys. Let me stop it and see who that is. I dug around there. It's not labiata. I knew it couldn't be because labiata's got these real purple leaves. Labiata's got those real purple leaves. And I dug back there and I couldn't believe it. If you look real close at it, it's yellow, but under that highlight, it is got a real pink frill. That is that one from Michael. That is RLC Settle Me Down. So check that out, Michael. That's pretty cool. All right, Puppy Love keeps poking me here in the back, and I'm afraid I'm gonna knock her over or knock the stand over, which I doubt it. It's weighted down pretty good. Still got a spike here. You can tell it's going over though on the volcano trick right there, and of course the beautiful the mouthful Richard Mueller. That's what I call it. It's Richard Mueller Valley Isle crossed with Richard Mueller Exotic Orchids. Mouthful. Big mouthful. Down here, excuse me, Puppy Love. Let me scoosh back past you, my dear. Down here, nothing's going on. I can see that died on that. That's a new plant there. So I'll have to pull that out later, but nothing's going on that shelf. Nothing's going on back here. I think that RLC Settled Me Down, I didn't think it was supposed to bloom till Christmas, so it's a little bit early, but maybe, I mean, November is close enough, I reckon. So I put her back there because she wasn't getting good enough light up here, so she was up here on this shelf in the very back, so she was getting light from the light plus light from the window. So I thought it would help her out, but it really wasn't. So I moved her over there, and obviously she's done fantastic over there. The spike on Serena O'Neill is extending here, and got 4 blooms on it. Can't wait to see them. Should be very cool. This little girl is over. Little Rain Green's Little Cayenne. Those are all done. And these are wilty, so it won't be long. So sticky. Look at that bud on Prozavola No-Till. That the other bud looks weird. It might not turn into a bud. I don't know what's going on with that. It looks weird. Yeah, look at that, how weird it. I don't know what's going on with it, so we'll see. But I'll take 1 bloom. That would be fine by me. Then down here, nothing going on really that I know of. Again, we kind of run into some of these things that are exciting together because I haven't watered since last weekend. This one's losing leaves. I switched it over in media, and it's not liking it, obviously. Yep. Then I guess on to Cesar Yellow. Very pretty. Very, very, very pretty. All of them are open. Should probably photograph it and get it posted. This one's really little. Alrighty, over here on tip top of everything, the bud on Cyclopsis Mendenhall is extending very nicely. And then you come down and you got the beautiful Richard Mueller. Richard's Bonanza. Wish they'd give that one over there another name. Give it a registered name, a shorter name. So pretty though. Look at how pretty she is. She really is a nice one. It does really good for me. I really like that one. It's really cool. Now a lot is happening on this shelf. A lot. I like it a lot. So, lots of spikes on Coloradum here. Nothing in blooms thus far. See, there's another spike back there. Oh, she does have that one still. She's got one little bloom right there. Very cool. I like Coloradums. It's a really nice little miniature. Never thought it would grow and do as good for me there as it has, but it's really done quite well. That's done quite well for me. And over here, the Richard Mueller cross, the hidden gem. Is that what it is? Or hidden gold? Hidden gold. Yeah. She is really gold now, but you can tell it's the same one because it's got that same mark on the side of its lip. Really lost all the red. Really, really. This little girl is just really feeling scent in the air over here. Believe it or not, versus the big Richard Mueller up there. This little thing smells so good. This is Cattleya Landate crossed with Epi Magnolia. Really cool. You can definitely see the Epi Magnolia in it. A little bit of the Landate you can see in it. Just a little bit, but it definitely has the Magnolia look. And then there was none. No, there's one. The cute little Richard Mueller. This is the cute little, I've wanted this one for so long. This is the, what is it? It is, Richard Mueller crossed with Cattleya cernua, but it's got a name, Goldfinch. I always say hummingbird, but it's Goldfinch. It's BC Goldfinch. Look how cute that is. That's absolutely adorable. I really do like the little Richard Mueller crosses, like with cernua and stuff. They really do. It really makes a great cross. Look at that. That's just cool. That red blush on that yellow is just amazing. Then down here, still got that one little bud on Phalaenopsis Apricot Glow. Really fantastic. Nicole's stays in bloom for so long. It's amazing. Then this little girl's still here. The other mouthful. The Hakuara. I don't know. I can't even think of how to say it now again. It's right here. Gilla Nara Haleahi. Whatever. I can't say it, guys. I can't. No matter how hard I try. I keep looking at I've still got the paper here with it wrote down. Gilanaira Haleahi. Haleahi. Wow. I just can't say it. I am not good at saying it. Really lost a lot of color. She barely has any colors on her lips now. Her petals are super white. Barely have any spots or speckles. But yeah, it's still here. Looks pretty cool. And pretty well, that is it. Besides, I'll go down here and show you the babies they're all doing okay. Nothing really changed down there. And of course here, sitting, looking right at me, is the BC Vitally Limelight. Pretty cool. And we'll stay right here on her to do our goodbyes for the weekend walk around. So that's it, y'all. So if you could like, share, and subscribe, I would really appreciate it. And if you could throw me a hyped, that would be amazing. If you could send me a super thanks, I would greatly appreciate it. If you can't, you could just watch the ads, and that helps so much. It really does, and I appreciate y'all watching them, because like I said, I can tell in my analytics that you guys are watching them, and I really appreciate it. I really, really, really do. So with that said, I do appreciate each and every one of you beautiful, wonderful people stopping by and hanging out with me. And bye for now, y'all. Till we meet again.